Happy 2023, everybody. I am at home here in the garage office. The internet's working a lot better here than it is at the store office, so I wanted to make sure I had everything going. I know I'm a little bit early, which is okay. I wanted to test a few things. It's better that I test it before time versus I'm trying to figure it all out beforehand or after I started the feed itself. So it's been a while, so please forgive me. I wish the office would have been working. Would have liked to have had a little bit more information for you guys, but we're gonna go over quite a bit of stuff for you. So I have to open up a couple things here so we can get started. So the topics that we're going to be talking about today is current inventory that we have available for immediate purchase and move-in. We're going to talk about financing, what's going on, if there's rates are going down, if there's special programs available. We're going to talk about upcoming projects that we have all over the state of Texas, also Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arizona. Possibly here in the near future as well in the East Coast. We're going to talk about an acquisition that recently happened through Kafko Homes that will benefit Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico. So we got quite a bit to talk about, and then we're going to talk about why I've been gone for the last 2 months. I've been here, I just haven't been on live for the last 2 months. So we're going to talk a little bit about that stuff there. So as we're waiting, please feel free to drop me a chat if you have any questions. Be happy to answer them for you. As we've done these in the past, I understand that I get questions from all over the United States, and I'll be happy to answer as many questions as possible within the realm of knowledge that I have. So we'll go from there. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday season. It's been really good for me. I've actually have lost some weight, and it's not just the black that I'm wearing that makes me look a little bit thinner. I've actually lost about 25 pounds. I had actually lost 30 pounds, but I've gained 5 of them back this past 2 weeks. I'm happy that it's only 5 pounds and not 10 or 15. It's pretty hard to be in the Christmas season and not have tamales and all the good food that my mother-in-law, my mother, and all my sisters and sister-in-laws make. I love food. I'm pretty sure some of you like food as well. So back on my diet today. The good thing is that I'm not cranky. I was actually looking forward to getting back on the diet. How many of you have a New Year resolution of losing weight? I wanted to be doing this before the new year, so that way I'm not like, hey, I'm one of those resolution guys. I just understood that when I was doing my live videos, you could hear me breathing heavy, and I just didn't think that'd be something you guys want to hear. So if I was to breathe heavy, it's because I'm actually working out and not just because I'm walking around. So I want to show you guys one of my favorite gifts that I got. So my young daughter, she's 6 years old, and she started the half birthday tradition here for our family. So this is what she got me for my half birthday, and I can tell you it's the best gift ever. And in being a dad, I had to go ahead and name my cup. And here comes a severe bad dad joke. Let me show you once again. So this is a special cup because it's a nightly cup. And what I mean by that is that this cup is ceramic. Ceramic cup is this cup's name. So say hello to ceramic cup. I tell you, it was really, really bad. So like I mentioned, I'm just kind of wasting some time right now trying to get ready for the 6 o'clock. We may start a little bit earlier than the 6 o'clock, but that's okay. If you have any questions, please load them up as we wait for other people to show up. Ask any questions that are pertaining to manufactured housing, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thank you. have my dinner. The good thing is I will not eat my dinner in front of you guys. But having, looks like tomatoes, cucumbers, not healthy, but very small minimum amount of leftover bacon wrap sausage. So we're trying to get rid of any of those leftovers, but got to try to eat some of those greens as much as possible. Here we go. Alrighty. As we wait there, I'm going to open up my iCloud. Kind of bring up some videos that we've done recently. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to show some videos here of the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Just to kind of show some examples of what's been going on there at the reserve, where we're at currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up this second screen so we can go ahead and take a look at this video together, and be happy to answer any questions that you have. So let's go ahead and let's transition into that screen. Alright, so what we're looking at here is the Falvey Lake. This is Falvey Lake, which is inside the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. I had actually crashed my drone earlier that morning, so it was a little bit not in focus, but this will give you a good idea more or less of how big this lake is. And what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to get down a little bit lower because we have some winter visitors from Canada down here at Falvey Lake, which is fantastic. So if you become a resident there at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow, you'll have these yearly winter visitors who get to come in and hang out. So Falvey Lake will actually be, once it's full, they're going to bring out fish. I don't know exactly what type of fish, but this will be a catch and release fishing lake, and it's private. So only the residents of the reserve on Sleepy Hollow will be able to fish here. Now, the walking trails go completely around the lake itself. So as I get closer here to those winter visitors that I was talking about, I'm going to get a really cool shot of them swimming and then kind of flying off, and that will be here in the next couple minutes. Phase 2 of the reserve on Sleepy Hollow is almost complete as well. They're just waiting on transformers. So the transformers actually came in for phase 1 over the holiday, so we're really excited about that for a couple reasons. One is that we have homes that are ready to go, single wides and double wide homes on inner small lots, and then on some great big lots. So anywhere from a 2-bedroom up to 4 bedrooms with 3 bathrooms. We have a bunch of different floor plans. Now, the homes that we actually have there already located at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow, we are reducing the price to get the 13 homes that are there now completely sold out and moved in by the end of this month. We have 5 other homes on standby to be completed by the end of February. We got 3 other homes that are ready to be taken out to the reserve as well to finish out either February or start off March. As we start selling those homes, we're going to be bringing in some pretty brand new floor plans that we've made, and also bring in duplicates of the top selling floor plans that we have. So as you can see here, here's a flock. I believe for geese or ducks, it's still called a flock. Please feel free to correct me if I'm incorrect. As you can see here, we're going to move up on them. So what we're looking at right now is, like I mentioned, coming off of the lake. And here's that shot I was talking about. Such a cool shot. And I'm trying to do like this dramatic zoom when I got over them, but my skills are not that great yet. But what a shot, I tell you. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. I was able to fix the zoom a little bit here. So, right now, what we're seeing is 4 homes in a row. This is Bell Court. This is where Kafko and Neighborhood is going to be set up. These are going to be display homes. I actually have a few other single wide homes that are going to be coming in. So we should have a total of 6 homes there for display. All the other homes that you see back there, those are all the move-in ready homes. There's a couple that are not, or about 5 of them that are not set yet, but the rest are. You're going to see here in the back, you're going to see the Woodlands Towers. So the Woodlands is literally 2 miles to the west of the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. So here you see a photo. So this home right here is the Santa Fe. This is home site number 4. This is the Elation. This is the Delight. This one here is the Ash. These are all single wide homes. This is the Glory home. This is also a single wide home. This home back here, this one is the Elm by Kafko. That one's not completely put together, but it's ready to go to be placed together in case you wanted to move forward. This would probably be a late February move-in. Now, these 3 homes here are double wide homes that we haven't set yet, but are planning to set them as soon as we start getting some of these homes sold, or if you want to put them under contract already. The home back here is probably the most popular one, is the Benbrook. This is on home site number 20. This is going to be the biggest yard out of all the home sites that are there at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Now, as I mentioned these, we're going to get pricing up, so please don't worry. We're going to evaluate all of that. As you can see here, back this way is Houston. Houston's about 35 miles south of us. The Woodlands is only 2 miles to the west of us. And there's Fauvy Lake. And there's phase 2 of the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Now this home over here, this is the temporary office for the reserve. Where you're going to get your lease, get everything set up in order to be a resident here at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Now, you can barely see it here. This is where all the mailboxes are going to be at. And there's all this area right here is where the clubhouse, swimming pool, the basketball court, the volleyball court, and such will be at. And then the walking trail goes completely around Fauvy Lake. Now, these 2 homes here are not set yet, but this is an urban homestead here. This is the Ash by Kafko, and then this is the Somerset. This is also another Somerset. This is the Willow, and this is the Olivia. These are all double wides, ready to go. As you can see, it's smart panel skirting, 8x10 front decks, 4x4 rear decks, stained. You have concrete sidewalks with the 3-car parking spot. All of our homes here at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow have EV charging ports available on them as well. So New Caney and Splendora are out to the east of us. Just along this tree line here is the San Jacinto River. That is phase number 2. Okay, this is looking out to Houston. As you can see how close Houston is. I want to say this is looking out to Conroe. Here's the Woodlands. Here's Woodlands Tower. This is Woodlands Mall. The movie theater. Everything's very, very close. That's looking out to Conroe. All right, so that's the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. I'll go ahead and transition over back to me. I'll close that out. I'm going to go ahead and open up my teams folder really quickly so we can look at some prices. I do wish that the internet at the office worked a lot better for me to do this there. I apologize if you can hear my neighbors coming home from work. A lot of them, like myself, have trucks, so it's pretty noisy. It's noisy. Mr. Ceramic. All right, so I'm just going to reveal and hide the column. Okay, let's go ahead and let's talk about what I have available, what's on standby, and what can we do in regards to the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. So let me go ahead and transition in that screen. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. If not, let me make this bigger and we'll start that way. Oops. Sorry, this light's in the way. Alright. The big reveal. There we go. Be smart, Jeff Anthony. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be talking about the pricing here. So this is the Santa Fe on home site number 4. This home originally is priced at $166,311. Right now, our move-in sales price for this home is $146,354. That's a huge amount of savings. So if we were going to go ahead and calculate how much in savings you would be getting if you were to purchase this home this month for a January move-in date, you're saving $19,957. That's almost $20,000 off. Now, what are the reasons we want to do this? One, obviously, it's to move inventory. Second is to offset the increase of interest rates to get you guys back in a better home payment. And third is to help you build equity in your home. As the reserve on Sleepy Hollow becomes popular and people want to move there as soon as they figure out that it's go time and power's there, you don't want to be left outside. You want to be inside. So as we start selling more and more homes, there's not going to be a need for discounts. Not saying that we're not going to build deals together, but we're just probably not going to give away as much profit because people are going to want to come in here. That's just the way things kind of work in housing. You guys know that. There's no shame in being able to talk about that. But this is a good way for you guys to build equity, that in case that you ever decide to leave the reserve on Sleepy Hollow, it is going to be a location that people want to live at, that you can sell your home for higher than the value that you purchased it, because the reserve is meant to be built out where the restrictions keep the value in place. So like I mentioned, that's almost $20,000 in savings. Now, the one thing I wanted to disclose is here. So the reserve on Sleepy Hollow does not sell their home sites. They are leased per month. So the space rent that you're seeing here, this includes not only the home site, this includes like what would be called HOA fees. This will include your amenity fees for the clubhouse, the gym, the playgrounds, the ramadas, the fishing. Everything that's going to come with living in this community is covered in this $775. What's also included is the $50 monthly rental for your storage shed that the reserve is actually going to place in once you become a resident of the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Now, this is very important because when we start talking about the reserve on McKinney, this is going to be along the same line. So they're going to feature the same amenities at this reserve and all the other reserves that are going to be popping up here in the very near future in the state of Texas. Okay, so the green indicates homes that are set and finished out and ready to be purchased and moved into. The white means that they haven't been set, but they are on location and ready to be set and finished out. So this will take no more than 2 months in order for us to get you moved in. So these are going to be probably February or early March move-in dates, depending on what you're needing. Now, we know it's tax time, so this is a great time to take those tax rebates that you're going to get back from the federal government and use it for your down payment moving into one of these homes. I'm not trying to talk like that, so it's just coming out naturally, so I apologize if it irritates you. It's just the way I was made. All right, so we have the urban homes, the homestead. This is a beautiful home. All of these homes you can actually pull up on our website. Here, let me punch this in. For whatever reason, OBS does not allow me to chat with you from the streaming program, so I'm going to go ahead and put our website on here. Okay, that website there will actually take you to our main page, and then on the let me kind of show you how to do that. All right, so once the page comes up, what you want to look at is on the right-hand side, you're going to hover over the neighborhoods, and it's going to show you the 4 neighborhoods that we currently have. We're working on a few other ones to show up. I can tell you that our division here at Cafco and Neighborhood is really starting to get some traction in what we have to offer, not only to our partners, but also to you as consumers for move-in ready homes. So once you go to the neighborhood, you're just going to click on the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. It's going to take you to that page. And it's a great little video there that I've featured before. But this is going to show you the community home site. But as you can see here, it tells you all the sites on there, okay? So looking at this, you can see exactly where these properties are at, okay? So, home site number 4 is the Santa Fe. This is the Benbrook. So you'll be able to hover over and see exactly where you are at in regards to the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Now, another thing that why you don't want to wait, because as we start filling in our spaces here, phase 1 is probably going to sell out fairly quick. As you can see, the amenity center is over on phase 1. If you end up on phase number 2, not that it's a bad ordeal, but you'll have to take the walking path and come on over to the other side. Break on through to the other side. I do not own that music, and it does not sound well coming from my voice, so I apologize. But that's another reason you want to hurry up. You know, there's always a cost of waiting, and the closer you are to the amenity centers, the better this community is for you. But you'll be able to go ahead and click on the home site, and then it's going to give you home details. You'll be able to see pictures of the homes. You'll be able to see the floor plan. You can see video tours. So here's a video. Well, it looks like I turned off my mic, and I apologize. Um, Hopefully, I won't have to repeat myself. Hopefully, you guys saw exactly what I was doing, because if not, it's okay. All right, let me see here. Let me just kind of go over exactly what what I was saying as my microphone was off. This is our webpage, CAFCO-InNeighborhood.com. You can click on the right hand and do the drop down and go to the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. And as you scroll down, you're going to see all the home sites that we have available with the word lot and then number. Okay, those lot numbers are going to come important right now because we're going to go over pricing. I know that you saw the video of the Santa Fe on home site number 4. What I was saying is that as you go through these, if they do have a home that's move-in ready, we'll have a video of that home and pictures of the actual home that's there. We're also going to feature pictures of homes that are furnished so you have a general idea of what they look like. Last thing we want you to feel is like there's any bait and switch. We want you to feel confident in what you're purchasing. And this is great for those who are looking to purchase online versus in person. We are set up for online purchases directly through CAFCO InNeighborhood. And if you want to do an in-person purchase, obviously you'll be able to walk the homes before you make your purchase. So let's go ahead and let's get into the pricing. Once again, I apologize about the microphone. I was having something to eat and I didn't want to be all while you guys were watching that video, so I apologize. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the homes that we have available. Once again, everything in green are the homes that are ready to move in. Everything in white are homes that are there and ready to be put together. Those are going to be either a February or early March move-in date. So you can tell these homes have been heavily discounted. One, to move inventory. Second, to save you money and have a better home payment. And third, to help you build equity into your home. All these prices are for the complete turnkey, so there's no additional cost that comes with this, with the exception when you get your financing that you'll need insurance. You'll have to purchase insurance that's done through your monthly payments. All right, so as you can see here, our homes are going to range anywhere from mid 80s, mid 80,000s, and go all the way up to 200,000 right now on the promotion. But as soon as the promotions are gone, I can tell you we're going to have homes that are going to be in the price range of the 226. I want to say actually the most expensive home is like 237, which is not featured on here, which is the Horizon 68 home, which is a super popular home from our Fort Worth, Austin, or our Fort Worth, Palm Harbor location. But I wanted to make sure we went over that. Okay, the home site fees here is once again is $775 for the Santa Fe. These $825 and then $875. This $875 is going to be really common for the really large home sites. The only thing that will be a little bit more expensive to this, would be the home sites that are going to be located directly off of the lake. Now those aren't completely ready yet, but those are going to be an additional $50 a month. So you're looking about $925 a month for the super pristine lots right off of Falvey Lake. But if you don't want to be off the lake and you want to be on a huge home site where you actually have room and space, these home sites like home site 20, which is the Benbrook, that is the great deal out of all the home sites that are here. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I just want you guys to kind of take a look here. That way you can either screenshot the pricing, and then that way as you go through the website, you can compare and see the savings that are going to come with it. All right, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and let's close that down. All right, so that's the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. Homes available now for immediate purchase. They have a January move-in date, or you can purchase one of the homes that isn't set up yet, that we can get you in by February or early March. And if you're trying to do a custom order, we can handle that as well with a late March or April move-in date, because it does take some time to run permits and pay for all the fees that are needed in order to bring in your home. All right, so we're going to skip to the reserve on McKinney. We are super, super excited. For the last 3 months, I've been receiving phone calls from everyone from North Texas asking, when is a community coming to North Texas? Well, it's coming March 2023. That's right, 3 months away. And it's going to be amenity-wise and setup-wise like the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. But this is on McKinney, located in Denton, Texas, next to Denton Ryan High School. You have Louisville Lake really close by. Actually, I have a video of that, so let me go ahead and log back into my iCloud. So that way we can take a look of, oh man, it's gonna make me sign in again. Hold on, let me transition out so you don't see my password. Okay. Don't know why it made me do that. All right, let's take a look. Look at those hot dogs that we made. So delicious. But we're going to videos. Sorry guys, sorry. Let's see here. That's a wedding I went to. My bad. Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right, let's take a look. All right, so the reserve on McKinney is also 500 home sites. It's actually like 497. As you can see, these are from the ground up communities. They're not old manufactured home communities that they took out people and then restarted. This is all work that they turned the earth around and put in city amenities, sewer, water, light, high-speed internet. They spent a lot of money in creating these communities to be something that, one, you would be happy to be in, that your family would be happy to be in, and also that the city would be happy to have in their city. Hopefully we can see the high school from here. If not, I know I did take a video for us to take a look at. So this street that we're showing right here, oh, at the end of it, that's where the amenity center is going to be. As you can see, here's Louisville Lake. My cursor, where is it at? But that's the whole community. And we're looking eastward. So just on the other side of the lake here is Little Elm, Frisco, And then you can see the smaller lake that they're going to have here is more like a pond, I guess, that they'll have there. And then you can see this little black truck that's moving along the road there, that cul-de-sac. That's where all the amenity center is going to be at. And the amenity center is going to be a lot larger than that, than the reserve on Sleepy Hollow. I want to say this is going to show the high school. So right now we're looking south. It was really a bright day, so you can't really see it. But the city of Fort Worth is just to the south of here. Should put a filter on my lens, and I apologize that I didn't. But now we're looking right into the city of Denton, so you can see everything's really close by. There's the courthouse. I'm just talking about minutes away. There's the University of North Texas. And then you can see Denton High School. Denton Ryan High School. There's the baseball field, the football field. That's the old manufactured home park that's next to it, completely filled. So is the other one to the east of us. So that should tell you how popular this area is. All right, so that's the reserve on McKinney Street. Like I mentioned, that'll be coming out in March of 2023 this year. We are going to go ahead and start looking at some of the homes that we're going to be putting in there. You can go ahead. This is probably a good time that if it's not a home that we have naturally selected to be placed there, this gives you a great opportunity to be able to put in homes like the vintage farmhouse or a Sonora, probably a Belterra, looking at the Ace home or whatever the other popular plans that we offer. The Horizon plans are going to be in there. They're the top selling double wide home in all of the nation for CAFCO and Palm Harbor. So you know we're going to have that home available for you. All right, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and speak on today is going to be, let me go ahead and transition over. It's going to be Western Skies. So Western Skies is located in Choctaw, Oklahoma. We have 5 single wide homes there, manufactured by Fleetwood of Texas. These homes, that the pricing, I think these have prices on them. Let's see. Yes, the prices that are on here is the discounted price already. Normally, these homes sell for about $135,000. Once again, these are complete. These pricing include the complete turnkey, which is the skirting, the decks, the utility connections, the permits, tap fees, the finishing out of the home. That's already included on there. There are 5 homes that are ready to be moved in. They're completely done. They just passed their final inspections a couple weeks ago. So all it's needing now is just you to come in and be a resident of Western Skies. So to show you here in regards to the home sites, the home sites are located here on from 326 all the way through 318. So these 5 home sites here is what we have there. These are all 16 by 76, 3-bedroom, 2-bath models. A couple of them are repeats, but there's 3 different floor plans. Now, we are filling in basically from 318 all the way down to 304, and from 303 all the way down to 341. These home sites here, where we don't have homes here, in case that the 5 that we have there aren't exactly what you're looking for, we want to put another home in there that's a single wide, we can definitely do it. We are partnered up with our Palm Harbor Village out of Oklahoma City. We do have some inventory available for immediate purchase that we can bring to the community here at Western Skies. So it's a great time to take advantage of that. Once again, if you do purchase from Kafka Neighborhood, we have some special financing programs available through our partnered lenders, which I'm going to go ahead and discuss here very shortly. But I just wanted to go ahead and go over some of the move-in ready inventory that we have available. All right. So last but not least of what we have currently is our Diamond Hill project, which is in Yavapai County, Arizona. These are homes that are a couple that are move-in ready. As you can see here, 2 move-in readies. These are homes that you are actually purchasing the land. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. This is in Mayer, Arizona. It has the tax ID number. Lets you know how big the property is 0.2 acres. Gives you some general features. Here's some pictures of that specific home. Love those square sinks. Now, this is very popular in Arizona, which is what we call a ground set home. You don't need no stairs. Everything to the home is ground level. Basically, we dig out anywhere between 36 to 42 inches, place the home inside on a brick or some kind of retaining wall, and backfill the home to it. Dirt back to the home, making it look even with the ground. This is great for our residents or our purchasers that have bad knees or some kind of health condition that they can't really use stairs that well. This is a great option. This is manufactured out of our location, our Kafka location out of Phoenix, Arizona. These are full tape and textured homes. They come with our 12-year manufacturer's structural warranty. Okay, so once again, pricing is included here. That's full turnkey. This home is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,584 square feet. Once again, this is in Mayer, Arizona, in Yavapai County, and we're gonna be doing a lot more of these here very, very soon. Not only for Arizona, but also New Mexico with Star Heights. That will be in Flora Vista. There, you're going to have an option to either purchase your home with your land, or you can go ahead and rent the land, which these properties are going to be not a complete acre, but they're going to be 3/4 of an acre. So really huge, and they're going to have all the amenities there. And your choice as far as purchasing or renting is really going to be based on your budget and what fits you best. So that we have that coming up soon as far as featured deals. We also are working on several other communities where you're going to be able to purchase land and also where you're going to rent it. A lot of this is going to be in not only New Mexico, we're also working for the area of Oklahoma, and also in Texas, more towards San Antonio, Austin, and the South Houston area. As we know, that's one of the most growing areas in all of the U.S. is in the Houston area. So we're really excited about that. And that's going to be coming up here soon, hopefully sooner than later. Obviously, we'll be doing a live feed going over that detail. But just want to give you guys some heads up of what's going on. So. All right, so that's it for inventory and upcoming projects. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about financing and what's going on in that part of the world. So I know you guys have been watching the news and been tracking interest rates. Yes, they've gone up. We were in historic lows, and eventually they were going to go up. And guess what? It's happened. But if we look at the average over at least my lifetime, if we were to take from what the average was back then to the low rates now, it's still like 10% is an average for a home mortgage. And that's saying how nice it was for the last 16 years to be able to have interest rates between 7 to 2%. So right now we're hovering close to 6.5 to 7% on the land home portion on a chattel deal where you are just financing the home. You're going to have interest rates as low as 6.5 and go up to 11% depending on your credit and down payment. Terms themselves go up to 30 years on the land home packages and up to 25 on a chattel loan. Right now, where I was talking about special financing, we have different lenders being aggressive in different ways. So Country Place Mortgage typically looks for clients that have credits between 650 and higher. They usually offer about a 10% down program. So for the CAFCO and neighborhood projects that we have, they're willing to go down to 620 credit scores with 5% down. And not only that, they're going to be offering a 90-day no-pay program as well, just to help offset costs for moving and to put some money back into your pocket, as we know that you're going to be taking some out in order to do your down payment. So that's really great in times right now where money means a lot to everybody. Not that it never did, but as it gets tighter, they're able to put money back into your pocket. That's through Country Place Mortgage. 21st Mortgage right now, they're being aggressive as far as when it comes to the homes that we have at the reserve on Sleepy Hollow and any inventory that we had that was built prior to September of 2022. They're offering a 1% buy down. So where let's say that you have really good credit and you were going to be at 6.5 on a chattel loan, you can get all the way down to 5.5 on a chattel loan, which is really great. And let's say the same thing with their land home. To be able to get into a lower interest rate. The nice thing, that would be over the 20 or 25 years, which will save you tens of thousands of dollars on top of the reduced pricing that we already did on the home itself. So there is no better time right now than to purchase, because you don't want to keep getting hit with the higher interest rates if they keep going up, and also the cost of the homes itself. Common Sense Lending is being aggressive as far as being able to get home buyers with credits starting at 575 and above, and also offering a 90-day no-pay program. Triad Financial is also doing credit ratings down to 575. So a lot of programs available, trying to reach in deeper to get people to be homeowners versus renters. So plenty of opportunities there. All right, so we went over financing, went over future projects. We've gone over inventory that's available, showed some pricing regarding that. I'm trying to see what my list had here. I want to make sure I don't miss out on what I promised you. So give me a quick second. Yep, moving inventory, financing, upcoming projects. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about is why I've been gone. So, as far as the live feeds go, so for the last 2.5 months, part of my promotion as general manager of CAFCO and Neighborhood is that I'm going to be moving into a role where I will be doing land purchases and partnerships with other people as an official real estate agent for Palm Harbor Villages real estate company. So I'm super excited about that. I don't have full details exactly what I'll be doing in the sense of helping find land for land home deals. That's stuff that we're going to work out. Obviously, as I grow and this my division grows, it will allow me to expand on that. But what it will allow me to do is to be able to help find more affordable housing that may have been pre-owned, that we can turn around and update and sell to you through our real estate owned program. So I'll be helping out with that now that I have my real estate license, and it's with Palm Harbor Villages real estate company. So I'm really excited. There's a lot of good stuff that's happening. I only have a limited time to talk about it, but I want to share as much as possible with you. I hope that 2022 was a great year for you, but we can make 2023 a better year if it wasn't. With an opportunity to save money and get into a home quickly. All you have to do is either email us or send us a request for information through our website there at cafcoinneighborhood.com. Or you can give me a call at 817-766-4250. I forgot my phone number. Sorry. So that's to the office. Now, even though if I'm traveling, that will route over to my cell phone, and I'll be able to answer that phone call if I'm not with somebody. So please leave a message so I know what you're calling in regards to. I don't call back numbers that don't leave messages. I just feel like if you don't got time to do that, I don't have time to call you either. So I know it sounds rude, but I don't know how to help you, and I don't know who I'm talking to, and I get so many spam calls. So I got to make sure that my time and effort is spent to people who are willing to at least share their name and the reason they're calling with me. So as always, I appreciate you, and I hope you had a great holiday, and I look forward to assisting you in 2023. I don't see any messages in regards to any questions regarding anything manufactured housing. I look forward to the next one. If you do have questions, email me gm088@palmharbor.com. Be happy to feature it on our next live feed. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic week and a great start to your 2023.